What it do, Skyy Squad? Welcome back, beautiful people. And if you're new here, hello. You're instantly part of the family. All you gotta do is subscribe and hit that bell. And this is my 2-year loc update. Now, in my first year, we went down memory lane, blah, blah, blah. We're not doing that this time. I will share with you guys my new loc maintenance routine. How often do I moisturize? What products do I use? And where you can purchase those will all be in the description box down below. And I'm also going to have like cheaper alternatives, so if you can't get the exact products I have, or if you want to know some DIYs that you can use, I'll be mentioning that as well. Yeah, on my lips, because I have nothing on my face, but on my lips I have my favorite lip combination. It is the L'Oreal limited edition Havana Lip Dew in the color Desundo. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, I'm trying to work on it, but it means naked. It's like my favorite gloss. It kind of reminds me, like, just the big applicator I love. Like, it's perfect for big lips. I love the color, everything, so of course I got me a backup. And I did line my lips a little bit with Mahogany from NYX, so there we go. As I said, nothing on my face. I'm working on my skincare, and I think all my routines are lining up. I don't know what's happening, but I'm finally finding a skincare that makes my skin as optimal as possible. If you want to see what I'm currently doing as I'm still trying to like finalize it, let me know. But yeah, let me just tell you what products I'm using, and then we'll update you guys on how my 2-year locs have gone, how it's different from my first year locs, what changes I've experienced over this past year, and just like an update from the last one. So let's just get these products out of the way. I'm gonna start with what I do with washing. As you guys know, I'm testing out these products by mixeasy.com. They did sponsor this by giving me free products, but I was able to customize whatever, just like you will if you go on the site. And so just watch the last video. I give you all the tea on that. But from last hair wash to now, I still really like it. I feel like my scalp feels super, super clean, but not stripped, so that's really good. These are expensive, and that was my only con in that video, how expensive these damn things are. But I do love them. I still love them to this day. It's only been a month since I've had them, because I used them in my last hair wash, and I used them this time. So I still love these products. I'm gonna continue to use it. But yeah, but before these came into my life, I used the African black soap that I got on eBay, which I'll leave, of course, the store I bought it from down below. I only use that, so that's my shampoo and conditioner into one. That's just so far what I love to wash my hair with thus far, and it's really inexpensive. I think it's like under $10 for 3 bars, and those bars last a long time. I also use the African black soap on my face. I sometimes use it on my body. So yeah, so it's pretty inexpensive, so that's what I would suggest if you can't afford Mix Easy. So here's my microfiber towel. I love this thing. I got mine from Big Lots for $5. You can also get yours from Walmart. I've seen it there too. It just gets rid of the water more efficiently than a t-shirt does, and it doesn't give you lint like a lot of people worry about with regular bath towels. So this is pretty inexpensive, so I do love this and use this. I'm sure they'll come in bigger sizes elsewhere, so if you have a lot of locs or something, or maybe they'll come as a big microfiber square, so you can use it how you want, but I still use this, still like it. Honestly, if I can't find it, I just use whatever, but I really, really, really do recommend this. So there's really not a dupe for that unless you use a t-shirt at your home, but I just feel like that's better at getting rid of the excess water, which is important when in regards to your longevity of your retwist. If your hair is too wet and doesn't dry fully, it can really just not work in your favor in regards to that. When it comes to washing my hair, I wash my hair every 3 weeks. For me, consistency has been the biggest like, it's really helped my hair in the long run. My hair likes consistency. I don't need to be in my hair every week, every 2 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks is optimal. So monthly, every month I'm washing my hair, I'm performing a retwist. Overall, that's helped the longevity of my hair, especially with the loose hair in the front that I was worried about. It's really helped reintegrated that. So every 3 weeks I do my hair, and I use usually African black soap, like I said, and the microfiber towel when I can find it. But right now I'm loving the Mix Easy, so there you go. As far as retwisting, I always retwist my hair after I wash. There's never a time where I wash my hair and then don't retwist it. I cannot do that. I have a consistent routine, so that's what I do. Not saying anything's wrong. I just don't feel comfortable washing my hair just to not retwist it. Like, I could have just extended my whatever I had going on, you know what I mean? So for retwisting, I'm using Flax on Fleek with Jamaican Black Castor Oil by the Resilient Lotus. Of course, that is my brand that I make. You guys have been amazing supporters. I love you so much of that. I don't put labels on the things I use. That's for you guys. All the production and the extra hard work and the packaging, that's for you guys. But for me, nah, girl, I just do this. So I use the Flax on Fleek. I just like the nutrients it has. It's just really, really good. Like the elasticity, so your retwist lasts longer than it would with aloe vera gel. It has omega-3s. It has a lot of vitamins and nutrients in it, and that's honestly what my hair loves. So Flax on Fleek is my favorite thing to use for my retwist. I love the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, which you can select that option on my website. I don't have a problem with any, but if it's helped my hair be stronger and strengthening, why not? So that's my favorite one. And that's pretty inexpensive. I like to have sales on that, so that's like $8, but sometimes I have sales where it's like $5, so it's pretty inexpensive, lasts you a long time. You can freeze it and then defrost it and it'll be ready to go. I like to keep mine in the fridge normally. It just helps the longevity of it. But yeah, that's my favorite thing to use. Of course, you can get aloe vera gel. Again, it doesn't have as long of a hold, but you can get that at your local Walmart. You can get it from an aloe vera leaf. There's tons of different options. You don't have to get the store-bought stuff. Sometimes when I want an extra sleekness to it or an extra oomph to it, sometimes I use the My Gel by Joe Naturals. This is like an edge control with healthy extracts into it. This is more expensive and it's hard to find. I don't like using this alone. I don't. After I have used it alone many times, I feel like my hair just likes the nutrients from Flax on Fleek. So when I did this curly Q, I use a combination of both. But you can use these especially around your edges if you're about the laid edges queen. I don't really care about that stuff, but if you want your edges laid, this is really good. Like I said, it is kind of expensive and it is kind of hard to find, at least for me. So those are your two options there. But I like Flax on Fleek above all. It's inexpensive. It's perfect. I'm glad that it has this applicator because you could just put it there, moisturize, and go. It just makes it so much simpler than trying to grab it out of a tube or a jar. This is a lot easier to deal with. But yeah, so I do sometimes use this. So you can use either or. This does have a chemically smell. And it does have good extracts, but like I said, it's just not as nutrient filled for me. So this is kind of like a topper. Yeah. So that's basically what I use for my retwist. Now for like day-to-day moisture routine, so this is what I do after my retwist. This is what I do on a weekly basis, at least once a week. But generally, I want to say I moisturize my hair twice. Yeah. So what I love with all my heart is my rosé water. This is again by the Resilient Lotus. I like mine because it's 100% natural. If you're gonna buy a different rosé water, you should really read the ingredients, because sometimes it might just be filtered water with rose essence or rose perfume and they call it rose water, and that's not what you need. You need the real freaking deal. This has been in my heart and my love in my hair care routine for a very long time. So I like to spray my hair all over first. So after I wash my hair, I spray my hair with rosé water and then continue on with my retwist. And then when I'm moisturizing, at least weekly, at minimum once a week, I spray my whole head with rosé water and then I follow it with an oil of my choice. Lately, I've been using my Lux oil and Champagne Poppin'. I love the smell. It's like when it comes to my hair, it's not the most heavy duty oil, but it's definitely not a light oil either. I love using it on my face, on my body, on my hair. I just love it. My other oil that I love is the Holy Hemp oil. Now that, baby, now that that right there. See that right there? See, is that right there? Is my favorite of all time for my hair, because whether it's the hot summers or the frigid winters, or if you have stubborn dry hair, there's so many nutrients in that thing. I swear to God, like your hair will just flourish with that oil. So those are my ultimate recommendations, which again, I'll have a list of all the products I'm talking about down below. But as far as when it comes to the hydrating water and the oils, I say go ahead and purchase the real deal from the Resilient Lotus for your rosé water. I love this stuff. It is thebest.com. For your oils, if you can't afford the Resilient Lotus oil, which is like $14, or if you can't afford the Holy Hemp oil, which is $10, you can go to the store, you can get extra virgin olive oil or grapeseed oil. And the reason why I like those is because if you research them, some oils already have vitamin E naturally occurring. So yes, you can get vitamin E oil from Target, I believe, for pretty inexpensive. But I like the extra virgin olive oils, the grapeseed oils, all these things that have natural vitamin E's in it. And then you could add your own tea tree oil or whatever you want. But you could just use a plain oil. Like, you don't really need to go over and beyond. You don't need to spend a lot of coin, especially if you're just starting out trying to figure out your way. You can get a lot of the nutrients from those simple oils and really, really do some good. All my oils basically have those oils in, plus some real good heavy hitters, so that's why they cost more. But again, you don't need to go over the top. You don't need all these perfumes in your hair. You don't need all these mineral oils in your hair. So really read the ingredient list if you buy another store-bought brand. But that's why I like my brand so much, just because it's all natural. It has extra virgin olive oil in there, but it has amazing heavy hitters in there that are all natural. Just really, it just does wonders for your hair. So that's what I like to use. So that's basically it. Like I said, I moisturize at least once a week, sometimes twice. I'm showing you guys what I've used. So really, for my moisture routine, all you need is a hydrated water and a luxurious oil, and you're set. You do not need this and that and this and that. Like, less is more. I tell you guys that all the time. At least for me, less is more. If you find yourself using a lot of products, you might just need to find a product that addresses your hair care needs and just stick with that. Oh. I'm drinking my natural Detox, my natural, what is happening? I hope they're okay. So I'm drinking my Detox tea. It is the roasted dandelion spice tea. I got it at Target. I just got on a whim, but when I read the reviews, I'm like, dang, like this is the GOAT. This is the real tea. So I'm drinking mine unsweetened, but you can sweeten yours with whatever. It's by the Yogi brand. It's really, really good. Really, really good. I do 6 ounces, 1 tea bag, and really you could just chug it down. But to me, the taste isn't bad at all. It's kind of like a spiced tea-ish. Not so strong like a cinnamon spice, but it is spiced. But yeah, so that's what I use. That's my routine. Really, African black soap, flax on fleek, and then a hydrating water with an oil. So yeah, I might have like a little kit that you guys can order. I might do that. And should we do a giveaway? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what I use. And like I said, I wash my hair every 3 weeks, aka monthly. I wash my hair at least once a week. So like after I wash my hair, I do a very deep moisture thing. So like I'm going row by row, drenching my hair in some luxurious oils. And then the next week I might just, you know, moisturize one time. About the 3rd week, I'm probably doing it twice. So it just kind of depends, but I'd go over and beyond after I wash my hair for sure. So yeah, so let's talk about what's happened since the last time you guys saw me, my last update. My hair is just doing really good. You guys saw my last video, a lot of you guys noticed, like, God, your hair is like thicker, longer, like fuller. And I've noticed that too. I'm not sure what it is exactly. But I will say, some of the ends of my locks, which I mentioned before, because this happened like months ago, like it would be thick right here, but then like the tips would be like thinner, like it would be smaller. It still feel like hardened, I guess you could say, but it was just so much smaller in diameter than the rest of my lock. So basically I trimmed my locks. So after, I think it was around 18 months or a little bit after, I just trimmed my locks. I trimmed those small pieces off, and I think that helped the overall aesthetic of my hair. It just made my hair just look more uniform, not as scraggly. I honestly, just that little bit, just cutting it off on all my locks just was amazing. Because I'm not sure if anyone else had that problem, but I just feel like it's helped the overall look of my hair. I just love it that much, and it was just something so small that I had to do. And so none of my hair unraveled or anything like that, but I really feel like that made a big difference for sure. As far as the loose hairs in front, I have done a soft retwist in between, so like halfway through between my retwist and wash day, halfway between that, I like to use flax on fleek. I did use my gel exclusively because I'm like, oh, it'll give me a longer hold and blah blah blah. I feel like this is really good on clean hair. I don't think you should use this on like, oh, it's been a week since I washed it. I don't think you should really use this when that comes, because it just doesn't work out well. I can't explain it. It just doesn't work out well. This is fine. I put it directly on my hair. Like I said, I can use it on dry hair. It's very moisturizing. I retwist my hair and I clip them down. I will say I am starting to use my hooded dryer more because I feel like it just sets your retwist in better, and it also ensures your hair is fully dry so we don't have like mildew, stinky dreads, which I've never had that before. But I feel like it just really helps really set the style in, really set your retwist in, and it just helps with the longevity. So that's what I've been doing. But since my last update, I feel like at least half of the loose hair that would escape is fully integrated and is a part of my locks foundation in the first 2 rows. So I still have some hair that kind of escapes, but it's far less than it used to be. And yeah, that's really my only concern from last time. But overall, I am in love with my hair. I know my hair is curled, but we're like creeping a little bit past the shoulders, guys. We're creeping past the shoulders, and I love it. My hair does not feel heavy. It really doesn't feel like anything's on my head. Like that's how it feels. I've been doing these curl styles a lot now. Watch, honey, when these curls drop, it's gonna be phenomenal. So I've done pipe cleaner curls, I've done like the curl foam rollers, and then these are I call them perm rods, but the package says cold wave rods. So if you want to see like kind of like a curl series, because I do have footage of that, I just haven't put it in the video. So if you want to see like all the tea and you want to see me on my curl journey, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll put those together and upload it for you guys. But yeah, so this is what I've been using for these, and I just took them out today. And I really think this is kind of like my favorite so far, like just how they look outside the curl, and it's pretty easy. Like, so this is like kind of my favorite, no lie. But yeah, so honestly, from last year, girl, oh, I was a little bit personal on that, so I'm gonna be a little bit personal on this one too. So once a year you get a personal tidbit. So my first year update, I was just saying how the beginning of my lock journey, which was July 27th, 2016, a week after, like I started my lock journey whatever day that was, and then later on that week is like a big major time where I had to really change my life, and that's why you guys didn't see me in that same background anymore. I explained all of that in that video. So now this is like the 2-year mark. So really my locks is a marker of new beginnings, new changes, and just better for my life. Like, it's just been better overall. Like, it's so crazy, and it doesn't even feel that long ago. 2 years ago does not feel that long at all. I really feel like I just started my journey not too long ago. But if you're thinking about starting your journey, or you're in the beginning part of your journey and you're like, God, I can't wait to get to where you are, I want to say this in a weird way. Your starter lock phase and the teenage phase, it is very short-lived compared to how long you have with your lock journey, whether it's the rest of your life or 5 years or whatever. That phase is so short-lived, and I love where I'm at now. But I'm also kind of sad because that phase of the Loc journey just happened so quick. Like 2 years doesn't even seem that long to me. So the fact that that didn't even last a whole year, I'm just like, I get a little like, aw, like when I flash back to old pictures and see where I came from. Like, it's so short-lived, and I don't know, I didn't rush it, but I kind of wish it lasted a little longer, as weird as that sounds. It was just such a transformative time for my life and for my hair. Like, your hair just did so much crazy crap in the beginning. Like, God, like, what was your hair doing? Your hair knew what to do, but I don't know. It just knew what to do. But it was just so short-lived that I kind of miss it, as weird as that sounds. So if you're stressing out or you hate the phase you're in, it is short-lived. It will be long gone. It will be a distant memory. Just hold on tight and embrace the ride. But as far as now in my life, I'm such in a good place. I will always daydream of how I want it to be. And now that I'm 27 years old, I'll be 28 at the end of the year. I am that woman I envisioned. I am that badass woman that I've always wanted to be. Like, I am that. So, wow. Like, I am that badass. You know what I mean? Like, I am. Like, I want to be a badass, not care, strong, wise, smart, loving person. I'm a positive person, which I'm all those things. I kind of, like, when I mean by badass, I mean you're loving, you're peaceful, you're optimistic, but you don't take no mess. And at the same time, you know everything doesn't deserve your reaction. Everything doesn't even resolve. Everything does not deserve, you know, a reaction from you. Like, some things you're like, whatever, and move along. And I am that woman, and I'm becoming that woman more and more each day. So that's where I'm at now. And I'm like, I'm proud of myself. Like, I'm lit. You know what I mean? Like, hell yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for being a part of the Skyy Squad, y'all. Y'all are the best. Again, if you have any questions, leave me down in the comment section below. But everything I've talked about is pretty much in the description, and I'll make sure to try to add a link so you can just click it and go and buy. But yeah, so until next time, see you later. Bye.